Most people are using Gemini like it's just another chatbot. They type a question, get an answer, and move on. But what they don't realize is that buried inside Gemini are features that can automate your research, generate studio-quality audio, analyze entire video libraries, and even build custom tools that save you hours every single week. Gemini 3.0 Pro is Google's most intelligent AI model right now, and it's built completely different from what you're used to. It's multimodal, which means it doesn't just understand text. It can process images, videos, audio, PDFs, and even entire code bases all at once. It scores higher than GPT-5 and Claude on most benchmarks, and it has a massive context window of up to 2 million tokens, which basically means you can feed it 1,500 pages of information, and it'll remember every detail. I've spent the last month testing every part of Gemini 3.0 Pro, and I found capabilities that most users will never discover because Google barely talks about them. While everyone else is stuck with basic prompts, I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock the full power of this tool so you can work faster, smarter, and way more efficiently than almost everyone else using it. By the way, if you want to follow along, Gemini is free to start with, and I'll show you which features work on the free plan and which ones need the paid version. Either way, you're about to learn things that'll completely change how you use AI. Let's start with the basics most people skip, and that's understanding what Gemini 3.0 Pro actually is. This model launched a few weeks ago, and it's a massive upgrade from the previous version. It's built for complex reasoning, which means it can handle multi-step problems, plan out workflows, and execute tasks autonomously. And when I say autonomously, I mean that you can give it a goal and it'll break that goal into steps, use the right tools, and get it done without you having to micromanage every little detail. Gemini 3.0 Pro has different thinking levels. You can set it to fast for quick answers, or thinking when you need it to really analyze something deeply. The thinking mode takes a few extra seconds, but the quality of the output is noticeably better because it's actually planning its response before it generates anything. Let me show you what that looks like in action. I'm going to open Gemini right now and run a test. First, I'll click on the model picker and select Thinking. This gives me access to Gemini 3.0 Pro's advanced reasoning mode. I'll give it a complex problem, something like, I'm launching a new productivity app. I have 3 marketing strategies to choose from. Strategy A costs $10,000 and targets social media ads. Strategy B costs $5,000 and focuses on SEO and content marketing. Strategy C costs $15,000 and uses influencer partnerships. Which one should I pick and why? Watch what happens. Gemini doesn't just spit out a generic answer. It's breaking down the problem, calculating potential ROI for each strategy, comparing the long-term value versus the upfront cost, and then ranking the options based on actual logic. This is the high thinking level at work. It's not guessing. It's reasoning through the problem step by step. The result it gives me isn't just pick strategy B because it's cheaper. It's showing me the math, explaining why content marketing has a longer payoff curve, and telling me which strategy makes the most sense based on my specific situation. That's the kind of output you get when you use Gemini the right way. One of the most underrated features is the fact that it's multimodal, like I mentioned. For example, Gemini can analyze images with insane precision. It can read text inside images, understand layouts, extract data from charts, and even interpret handwriting. I have a receipt from a restaurant. It's crumpled, slightly blurry, and taken with my phone. I'll upload it to Gemini and ask it to extract all the information. I'll type, pull out the merchant name, date, items purchased, prices, and total, formatted as a table. Just like that, Gemini reads every line, even the small print at the bottom, and organizes it into a clean, structured table. Merchant name, date, items, prices, totals, everything is accurate. This works for invoices, business cards, contracts, forms, anything with text. You're basically turning your phone camera into a data extraction tool. I can upload a screenshot of a website homepage and ask for design feedback. I'll say, analyze this layout and tell me what's working and what's not. Gemini looks at the visual layout, notices the navigation text-heavy intro, repetitive social media sharing, and weird image placement. This is design feedback that you'd get from a professional website designer, not just generic text. And when it comes to images, it doesn't just analyze them, but it can generate them, and it's really good at it. The model it uses is called Nano Banana Pro, and it's built by Google specifically for creating high-quality visuals. I'll type, generate a realistic image of a modern home office setup with a standing desk, dual monitors, and natural lighting. Just like that, Gemini creates a clean, professional image that looks like it could be a stock photo. You can use this for blog content, social media posts, presentations, anywhere you need visuals without hunting for stock images or hiring a designer. If you want to refine it, you can. I'll say, make the lighting warmer. Gemini adjusts the image instantly. This kind of control is rare in AI image generators, and it's built right into Gemini. On the free plan, you get 2 image generations per day, and if you want to animate those images, the video generation is on the paid plan, but we'll take a look at that later. Gemini also has a feature called Deep Research, and that isn't a search engine. It's an autonomous research agent. You give it a research question, and instead of just pulling up a few links, Gemini goes out, reads dozens of sources, brings together all the findings, and writes you a full multi-page report with citations. This is extremely useful for students or people who do research, and it saves you so much time from looking through every single source out there just to find one that fits your project. Let me show you. I'll type, "Research the 5 most discussed AI breakthroughs from the last 90 days. Focus on practical applications for marketers. Include source links." Gemini takes a few minutes, scans the web, reads papers, blog posts, and news articles, and then comes back with a structured report. I get 7 deep insights, each one backed by multiple sources, and every claim is linked so I can verify it myself. This is the kind of research that would normally take me hours, and Gemini just did it in minutes. On the free plan, you get 5 deep research reports per month. On the paid plan, it's unlimited. If you're a student, a researcher, or anyone who needs to gather information fast, this feature alone makes the subscription worth it. Another key feature is that Gemini can analyze videos. You can upload a video file or paste a YouTube link, and Gemini will watch the entire thing, break it down, and give you insights. Let's say I found a competitor's product demo on YouTube. It's 30 minutes long, and I don't have time to watch the whole thing. I'll paste the link into Gemini and say, "Watch this demo and extract every feature mentioned. Organize them by category. Include timestamps." Gemini processes the entire video, categorizes the features into sections like automation, reporting, and integrations, and gives me a structured breakdown with exact timestamps. No manual searching or transcript hunting. This is perfect for competitive analysis, learning from tutorials, or summarizing webinars you don't have time to sit through. Another thing to note is that Gemini's workspace integration will save you hours every week. If you enable workspace extensions, Gemini can connect directly to your Gmail, Google Calendar, and Google Drive. This works on the free plan, and if you bill by the hour, this feature pays for itself by saving you so much time every morning. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Gemini 3.0 Pro has a 2 million token context window, which is about 1,500 pages of text in a single conversation. That basically means you can upload any form of text that's way longer than any other model can handle, and Gemini will remember all of it. I'll upload 10 meeting notes from the first quarter and say, find every mention of budget concerns, list them by date, and summarize the main issues. Gemini scans everything, pulls the mentions, and gives me a structured summary. This is game-changing for lawyers, researchers, consultants, anyone drowning in documents. Another useful tool is Gemini's narration feature. If you go into Google AI Studio, you can turn text into high-quality narration. I'll write a training script, maybe a guide on keyword research. Then I'll go to AI Studio, select audio, pick single speaker, and paste the script. In seconds, I have professional narration.
Welcome to this quick guide on keyword research. Today, we'll cover the basic steps to find the right keywords for your website or blog.
The voice sounds natural, way better than most text-to-speech tools. Another example is content generation. The user enters a topic, Gemini searches for trending articles on that topic, summarizes them, and formats everything as a newsletter. It searches, finds recent articles, writes summaries, and compiles it into newsletter format. This whole process takes less than a minute. In Gemini, you also have access to VO3, which, if you haven't heard, is Google's newest video generation tool. With this, you can animate a static image, like I briefly said above. Let me show you how this works. Upload a product photo and type, "Animate this as a looping video for a website." Subtle movement. Camera slowly zooms in. Lighting shifts slightly. Smooth 8-second loop. VO3 processes it, and in a couple of minutes, you have a cinematic looping video. The quality is insane, and VO3 itself is one of, if not the best video generation tools right now. You can use it for website headers, social ads, presentation intros, and honestly anything you can think of. And the crazy part is most people that use Gemini don't even know they have access to this. So now you know how to use Gemini 3.0 Pro better than most people. And with Gemini, you can automate research, analyze data, generate content, and build workflows that save you hours every week. If you enjoyed this tutorial and want to learn how to use Notebook LM better than 99% of people, watch this video next.